escort.
I'm a sex worker.
I'm an adult entertainer.
I'm a professional dominatrix.
I'm an adult performer.
And I'm a sex worker.
I'm a sex worker.
I'm also a part-time sex worker.
And I'm a dominatrix.
I'm a sex worker.
I'm a professional escort.
I'm an escort.
I'm an adult film star.
I am an escort.
I am an escort author and activist.
Being a sex worker is great because you can get ready for work at 4 in the afternoon.
I love being a sex worker because I love being my own boss and being able to set my own schedule.
I like being financially and self-employed in my early 20s.
I mean, I'm completely in control of my life. I make decisions on who I want to see and who I don't want to see, how hard I want to work and when I want to work.
Setting my own hours, designing my own costumes, and basically choosing who I get to meet and interact with.
I find it personally very rewarding to not only be in charge of my own marketing and developing and how I run my business, but being able to set my own schedule, set my own pay rate.
I love being an independent contractor, making my own schedule, advertising when and where I want to, traveling. Gives me the opportunity to explore, be adventurous, meet incredibly interesting people.
It enables me to travel, and I've been seeing the world. I love that. I love that my work is about nurturing and caring and honoring a person's whole being. I love that I get to meet fascinating people and hear their stories.
I just love the fact that I get to be introduced to so many different ethnic cultures and become friends with these different gentlemen that otherwise I never would have met, never would have known anything about their cultures or lifestyles. So it's really interesting being able to not just be an escort, but to become their friend and learn about their lives.
You get to meet a lot of wonderful men in the business. You get to talk to them on a really personal level that you never get to talk to anybody else in your whole life.
Meeting a good client and having a great interaction is always very rewarding and fulfilling to me because it's, yes, this is what I get paid to do, but it's also something that I want to do well. And when I do it well, it feels really good.
I like being a performer. I like being an exhibitionist. I like being a part of a network. I like being an advocate for sex workers' rights.
Working in the sex industry actually helps people to grow and helps them to conquer certain fears that they've had in their childhood and in their young adulthood, and also just the freedom, the liberalism.
Freedom from believing in a lot of the stupid bull that society shoves down our throats about men, women, relationships, and our place in the world.
The sex industry has actually opened my eyes a lot more to political issues such as human rights issues and things like that.
So like every day it's a reminder of like my privilege and who my connections are, who my allegiances are, the people who I care about, you know, people who are most important to me. And that's other whores.
I love hanging out with other sex workers, so that's really an important part of this work for me.
My sex worker persona, per se, is more who I am. Whereas when I'm in the mainstream community and interacting with other people, I feel as though I have to put on more of a show.
And I like it. I like making money. I like having sex. I like associating with sexy people. Other sex workers and their clients, and I like being in a sex-positive environment.
It's just great new experiences. You meet new people. You have a lot of fun. Hopefully you have a lot of good sex, and it's just a blast.
I am a sex worker, and I love being a sex worker, and I will be happy to tell you that.
For me, being a sex worker has been the best job ever.
And I love being a sex worker.
And I love being a sex worker.
I'm a sex worker and I love it.
I'm a sex worker, and I love it.
I'm a sex worker, and I love it.
I'm a sex worker, and it's awesome.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
I love it.
I love it.
I love it.
I love it.
I love it.
I'm a proud whore.